Hi guys, today I want to share you how to change the user's input based on some rules and the values from other list. So first of all, let me show you how it looks like. So let's go to the Bark tab. Okay, we use this form to submit a new record, right? Okay, let's uh, do a test. Okay, we just say test. And the part number, we can see the bark dash. So here, the part number, let me introduce my function here. So if if the user input the prefix of the part number, such as the BUC dash, it's the prefix of this part number. If the user input this prefix, okay, the system will create a part number automatically, but it's based on the value from other list. So in other list, it keeps the highest value of this number. So it can just add one to the maximum number. So it will create a new part number. But if the user input a specified part number here, for example, if he input the bulk dash whatever part number here, not ends with the dash, but with numbers. So the system will use this part number without creating new part numbers. Okay, so firstly, let me show you how, if I input the prefix only, what it will look like. So here we just put the required field. Let's see. Okay, it's created a new part number. It's BUC-100 the 101. So let's look at the list. So okay, it's here. So why is 101? Because this list for this prefix. So I said the latest number is 100. That means the next part number must be 101, right? It just add one to the maximum number. So let's add another new part number. So just test. And if we input a specified number, for example, 100999, right? And set cost whatever, submit. You can see the part number is what I have input instead of the automatic created one, right? So let's go to the list. So, okay, it has been created successfully. Just follow my input without creating a new one. So next, I will show you how it works. So firstly, let me show you. Let's go to the edit page. Create the preview. Okay, let's look at the submit. The submit here. I will walk you through the code on my ongoing project. So firstly, it's a switch function. I will judge this visible index. The visible index is a switch to control the visibility of several objects, like the different form for different tab, right? And even the submit result pop-up window, right? We just use this switch to control their visibility. So I will judge if this switch equals bark. That means I will submit new record on the BUC form, BUC tab, right? So, but don't worry if you don't understand. It's fine. It's not the key points. Let's go to the other. It's not related to this demo, right? And let's go ahead. So set the prefix. I just define a global variable here. It's named prefix. So I just put the new part number value. The new part number value is this dead card. So this dead card, you can see new part number. I just set this dead card's property, and the name is new part number. Let's go back to the button. Okay, so I just get that means I get the user's input and saved to a global variable. Then next, I just define another global variable. It's the latest number. So, okay, we can see. Firstly, I look up the latest number based on the prefix. That means based on what I input for the prefix, I will looking for the latest number based on the prefix I input, right? I input BUC dash, so I will check this list. Okay, find this number is 100. Then I will add this number to the latest number. Okay, it's due to the format of the part number. So yeah, it's not important if you don't understand. So just set the result to the latest part number. So that means this is new part number. I mean, I will use this and this I will combine the two variable and create a new part number. But before that, I will determine if the customer has the user has input a specified part number or just a prefix. So here I will judge if end with the prefix, right? The user input end with dash. Okay, so I will create a new part number and just combine, as I said, combine the two variable to create the new part number, right? But if the prefix, the user input it does not end with the dash, so I will follow the user's input. Okay, the next I will submit the form. And then I will define, I will update the global variable for the last submit part number. I will use this variable on the result pop-up window. So the next, I will update the context. So I will update the global variable to now. Why? Because you can see here the form. You can see the dead card. The dead card, its value. I set this field value to new BUCPN part number. So why I set to this number? Because when I change this value, so it will change automatically in this form. Then I can submit the final new part number, right? So let's go back. So after I submit, I have to clear this field. So that's why I cleared this variable. Then finally, I just reset the form. So all this field will be cleared. And let's look at let's look at the pop-up window. It's here. It's submission result. Okay, so yeah, it's fine. I think there's nothing to show now. I think I've show you everything. I just here just list the values here. You can see the part number, Okay, you know this field has been invisible, but just let you know the property here. I just set it to last submit part number. This variable has been updated after I submit, before I reset the form. So that's it. So I hope it could be helpful. Oh, sorry. Finally, I want to emphasize the difference between two functions. That is, one is lookup, the other one is filter. So filter, if we use filter, so you know the both two functions can find a record based on your condition, but lookup will find it's a cell value. It's a specific cell value, just like in the Excel. You can use lookup to find the cell value, but if you use filter, so it will find a row. So what you find is a row, not a cell. So if you want to use the filter, so you have to use let me show you. So notepad. Okay, here, for example, this function, so if I want to use the filter to replace it, okay, I can set first, then filter this part is same. Yes. So both the two lines will be the same. Just remember, you will find if you use filter, you will find it's an array. It will think so. If you show it on the table, you'll find it will be a row. But for this one, it will be a cell. So for a row, you have to use this one. The first function. Finally, both lines would be the same. Okay, that's what I want to share today. Hope it could be helpful. Yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.